social occasion, especially one in the evening, if you are the guest at someone's house, you should arrive 10 to 15 minutes after the stated arrival time.
Are you bashing it? Think about it, Cindy, when you're hosting and you say 7 o'clock. At 7, you're probably just coming down from upstairs or something.
My husband is one of the most punctual people I know ever. So if everything's not ready at 7 and we told everybody 7, and we are ready.
And if you're going somewhere, because let's say you guys get invited, does he arrive at 7?
Yeah. And I'm always like,
give
like
them time to settle.
I always go like, if we're 10 minutes late, it's fine. He's like, it's not, it's disrespectful. They invited us at that time. They're expecting us at that time. And I'm like, okay, good. I get that. But I must be honest and say I've attended a lot of events in this country where they say like 2 p.m. and it's 4 p.m. and we haven't started.
You see, but that's a business event.
So I'm scared to tell people we can now arrive 15 minutes late when people are already coming an hour late.
What do you think, Timbukile?
Too much.
I don't host, firstly. But when I do,
Nor do I go to your house.
nor do I like to go to people's homes. I've got a better idea, darling. I'm just not coming. But I never arrived. I've never arrived at a place earlier for a social thing, or if I'm going to be late, it shouldn't be anything more than 20 minutes.
I've got friends who arrive early.
That's rude.
No, that's terrible.
That's terrible. I hate that.
Yeah, my mate, Peter and Annie and them.
Peter the Rock.
With the kids, yeah.
Yes.
They'll often arrive a little bit earlier, like 15 minutes,
Why?
20 minutes earlier.
Why?
Because they want to share their kids.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's I don't know. I love them. Hello, guys. I know they're listening.
But do you not find that people, like if it's your friends and you know them very well, then you don't mind to arrive on time. But if you're going to somewhere where it's like social, know people, but I don't really know who's going, then I'll arrive a bit later so it's not awkward and we're all standing around. Is that maybe not why?
I just don't like people arriving early. Then they're like, no, I'll help. No, I didn't ask you to come help. Because now we're in the kitchen and I'm walking around you and then you wanting to help me chop cucumbers. No, you should have arrived at the time. Coming at 6:30 when dinner's at 7, that's actually, for me, a little bit ruder than being late.
I agree with you because it makes you feel inadequate as a host. Because now you're not done, you're not showered, you're
I'm not
ready.
changed. Nothing is right. And you're here walking about in your pressed linen pants.
This is such a South African conversation where people are like, I'd rather you be late than on time.
No, so I think we can all agree that early is just unacceptable. Unless
Fair.
it's a business function.
Okay, 011-8838-947. Let's start there. Are people who arrive early to your events, do you find it to be rude?
Yeah, like your family pitches up for lunch at 12 when you said 1.
No!
Never happens if you're Portuguese, eh?
Oh my gosh. I literally just got pins and needles all over my body. Like,
Why?
no. What are you doing arriving at 12 when I said 1?
Because church finished and we figured it's now too much effort to go home. We're just coming straight
They
to
say I was down the road. I was at Danefern Square, so I thought I might wait here.
The only people that I will allow to arrive early is if you landed, right? And you came into town for that event. And now you've landed and you've got nowhere else to go, so you must come to my house.
Right.
That I'm willing. I'll still mutter under my breath about your behavior, but I'll allow it. Otherwise, don't be early, guys. That's rude.
Okay, so we start there.
Okay,
not
start
early.
there. Okay.
And then
the other question is it impolite to arrive on time? You know, and I want the hosts to speak up, and then the people who are hosted, the hosts and the hostees must go up against each other here. Is it impolite to arrive on time? That whole, because apparently according to etiquette, if you're invited for 7 o'clock, you must arrive at 10 past or 7:15.
Right.
So is that where we're agreeing on?
But we can agree that 1 hour later is too late.
Yeah. Then you're
Okay,
really
that's
late.
also fine, yeah.
Yeah. I think 15 to and 15 after is where you should be playing around.
15 after.
Okay, but let's talk about it. 011-8838-947. You're about to learn a lot of things that you didn't know about hosting here. 084-0000-947. Those are the voice notes. Get involved. Good morning.
Anele and the club
on 947.
Apparently, if you arrive on time to a social event, if you guys are supposed to be there at 3, arriving at 3, apparently that's a bit impolite. You need to give the host time to settle into the 3 o'clock, and then you waltz in around 3:15.
Yeah, 10 past, 15.
Okay.
That's what they say.
I can vibe with that. What I'm raising is the people who are early. And people who are early, they like to pride themselves, eh? Oh, I'm early. I'm early. I think more than 10 minutes early is rude.
That's a lot early.
Really?
10 minutes early is a lot. I agree with you. It's far too early.
I also agree with that. That's when we're still putting the chips in the bowl. Those are the
Yeah.
last little things, you know.
Business meeting, you are allowed to be early, right? Because people are carrying on about their business as well. But social agenda, just be on time.
Yeah, be a little bit late.
What do you think, Joburg?
Cindy, I think it's a Portuguese thing. Anything starts at about 1, people rock up at 2, 2:30.
That is why, guys, when I do something, I always say 4 for 5. Yeah, they have an hour to rock up.
Cindy, I'm with your husband. It's disrespectful. If you're not on time, I will not open for you.
I'm the person that usually arrives early and then I'll help you set up. Like, you can do your stuff in the kitchen and then I'll wipe off the tables, get the tablecloths on, everything like that.
Get that lady on the line. We need to have a conversation with her directly. I can't speak with a voice note. We need her on the line.
Do you know that, my friend there, the Portuguese guy was talking to Cindy, he literally sounded like he was stretching. He's like, us Portuguese people.
But also the lady that said 4 for 5. Now
That's too much.
That creates so much thing because must we come at 4? Must we come at 4:30? What do you want? 4 for 5? What does that
5 is
mean?
perfect. Any time between 4 and 5 is appropriate.
But 5 o'clock, you late.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
I
now.
like that. So
All
then
right.
people stream in from 4 o'clock. But you will find a hyena who will arrive at 10 to 4.
No, it's an hour is too long for arrivals.
Really?
No.
I think it's perfect.
I think it's perfect.
The plane boards within 20 minutes. You got, you know what I'm saying? That's on the
Makabo,
hour.
good morning.
Good morning. So I think it's absolutely awkward and rude to arrive early for an event. If I say 11, please arrive at 11. Please do not arrive 15 minutes late. I'm not inviting you again. I have a best friend who is late for everything, including her own events. I mean, she started her wedding 2 hours later. All her birthday parties are at least 3 hours late. And my husband and I are always on time. I have a birthday coming up this year, and I said, girl, if you're going to be late, no, I'm not going to invite you. So let's be on time. 11 is 11. It's not 12 o'clock. It's not 12:30, and it's not 11:15.
Makabo, a friend of ours, was 2 hours late for his birthday.
Shahan.
Birthday.
Oh no, never
That's
Shahan.
my
Have you met
friend.
Shahan? Shahan runs his life like the military.
Okay.
Kaya was 2 hours late
For his own
for his
birthday.
own birthday, and he was at work. My best. And I work in the newsroom. Nothing is that serious.
No.
Sorry, no. But my friend is at her house. She'll have this. When you guys arrive at 1 o'clock, she hasn't taken a bath. She hasn't started cooking. She's like, I didn't realize you were all going to be on time. My family is always late. I'm not your family. I'm your friend. You said we must be here at 1. I've watched, Lita, so yes.
Hasn't started cooking.
No, that's rough.
No, guys. Now
I
what
am
time?
ordering Mr. Delivery, and I'm eating my pizza in front of you in your lounge if I get to your house at 1. And you said that we must be there at 1 and there's no food. You haven't started cooking. She's rude. Makabo, your friend's rude, actually.
Thank you. I'm going to tell her. Again.
That's all I came to collect. Thank you. On you go. Danella, good morning. Welcome to Anela in the Club.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're great. Frankie, this is your lady. We found it. This is the voice
WhatsApp?
note lady. Yeah.
Okay, was it Danella?
Do you want to play her voice note again?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Wait. Now we have to play all of them. Let's just play all of them.
Cindy, I think it's a Portuguese thing. Anything starts at about 1, people rock up at 2, 2:30.
That is why, guys, when I do something, I always say 4 for 5. Yeah, they have an hour to rock up.
Cindy, I'm with your husband. It's disrespectful. If you're not on time, I will not open for you.
I'm the person that usually arrives early and then I'll help you set up. Like, you can do your stuff in the kitchen and then I'll wipe off the tables, get the tablecloths on, everything like that.
Okay, so is it Danelle?
Yes.
Danelle, explain yourself. How early are you pitching up at my house?
Well, it depends on the person. So if it's a new person, maybe 10 minutes early. But if I've known you for forever, about a half an hour early.
And then are you willing to do everything that still needs to be done?
Yeah, I don't have a problem helping or anything like that. That's why I'm there.
Are you both
Because I know
there?
how stressful it is.
But have you told your friend, hey friend, I'm gonna arrive early to help you set up, to allow your friend to be
I
like,
know, but they just know that that's who I am. That's how I
it's how you roll.
do things. So yeah, that's just they know that. So if you're telling me you starting at 1 o'clock, I'll be there at like 12:30 to help you with the last little things, so you can go have your shower, get ready, get everything done that you need to be done. By the time you're done with your shower and everything else is set up. The chips are on the buckets and everything like that.
Okay, so now here's my question to you: is that, and I always ask this when people think that their behavior is fine, right? Let's say everyone was rocking up 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
How would that work out for the person hosting?
Well, I don't know.
Exactly.
I think Danelle is greedy. I think you're greedy because you're pitching up at my house early because you want to have a me time. You want to have me time with you know what I'm saying? Before
You want the
everyone
host
else-
to be your
It's
person.
So you can have some convos just together and before the rest of the
It's a
people
power
arrive.
play. It's a power play. When
strong.
the other team finds you on the pitch already, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
So the other guests get there, and guess who's there already? Danelle. Ooh, best friend. She's the one to go.
Right, yeah.
I see what you're doing, Danelle. Major psychology play. Well done. We see you.
Anele and the club.
On 947.